Sponsored by Please Give Me Money. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, what's going on, team?
What's up, dude? This is another episode with fucking Rat King and Dumb Bitch.
Yeah, Rat King and CTE guy.
Yeah, CTE boy.
We're a Joe Rogan subsidiary. Yeah.
Yep.
So today it's 11:24 p.m. On a Tuesday. You know, when normal humans have conversations with a microphone.
How do you feel about the riverboat?
Bro, the riverboat?
The riverboat.
What's the riverboat?
Tell me about the river. You haven't seen that
No,
shit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, so
genuinely.
I don't know if you're. I don't know.
I'm being so serious. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You haven't heard about? Okay.
No.
Oh, damn. So basically, there was these people trying to park a ferry, and then there's these people in a pontoon boat who wouldn't move.
Fucking ferry, dude. Mm-hmm. Dude, last time I tried to park a ferry, I was at a gay festival.
We were there, and
you're trying to park a ferry.
You're watching it. They're parking a ferry, and literally, it's basically this white dude, this older black gentleman who works with the crew goes over and tells them that they have to move, right? And they start getting aggressive, and then they start like beating the fuck out of this dude who's like a worker who's telling them they got to move their boat so we can dock.
Okay.
And basically,
it's a docking situation.
Yeah. So they start like all these like white dudes from Alabama start.
It's always white guys.
This one black dude, and then black people from like all over. Literally come in and they all just start beating the fuck out of the white people.
So it was I think that's called reparations. I think you just ascribed reparations. And no, I've not heard of this specific incident, but yes. No, this sounds very cool.
Oh, dude, that one lady hit her over the chair with a head, dude.
Hit her over the chair?
A dude hit a lady over the head
with a chair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been drinking, but like I don't know how you got there. But that's fine. Yeah, hit her over the head with a chair. I think that's what you're trying to say. That's very cool. That sounds like a very Waffle House situation. This sounds like anything you could describe at a Waffle House on any day of the week in any state that a Waffle House exists. Oh, you mean the ferry incident, which is just a normal Waffle House occurrence, but it's on a boat. Yeah, that's basically what you just said.
The Waffle House on the water.
Yeah, well, you mean Water Waffle House? Yeah. No, I know that. No, I was not familiar with, but it sounds so like...
It's spot on. All the employees went over and they all beat the fuck out of the people who wouldn't move, which is exactly Waffle House.
So it's all the white people starting shit and the black Waffle House employees are beating the fuck out of the white people. Yeah. Deservedly so.
It's been hit 1,000,000 times.
And then that was just the end of the video on Twitter after like 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, no, Waffle House, very cool. No, I like this ferry incident. I think like this is very akin to the what is it called? The Twisted Tea incident in that one gas station that one time 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, where he says that word.
Bro, I don't even know what he said. I just remember like this dude just absolutely ass blasting this guy with a 24-ounce Twisted Tea.
Tall boy Twisted Tea. The disrespect.
Exploded it on this dude's face, and I think that his brains exploded onto the gas station floor. Yeah. There's never been an incident that I've seen online over a dozen times where I'm like, yeah, I get it.
That is terrible. Imagine getting like beat up with a product that's like everywhere, like the PTSD you get.
Sponsored by Twisted Tea. Yeah, no, like 100%. Like I think Twisted Tea for all your self-defense needs. I think.
You think they should have got on board with it right away?
Yeah, dude. If I was Twisted Tea, I would have been like, yeah, the self-defense weapon of go gas stations, like
put a handle on them.
Yeah, if I'm Twee, like if I'm the Twee company, Twisted Tea, Twee, that's what white people call it. Yeah, no, I'd be all over that. I'd be like selling that as my marketing campaign all over the country. I don't know how, maybe a handle, perhaps, like you were saying. Maybe we do like
brass knuckles,
Twee brass knuckles. Maybe, like, knowing that you're going to get hit with a Twisted Tea. Maybe we sell Twisted Tea helmets, right?
Twisted Tea defense cans, bro.
Yeah, Twisted Tea defense cans. It's just full of sand.
It's just nice. Instead of being, like, a round thing, it's just thin, and it's just, like the alcohol is, like, spread out, so it's like a shield. It's like,
or I wouldn't even be upset if it was just a straight cylinder of aluminum that was branded Twisted Tea. Like, I feel like you really have to just You just accept that is your company now. Like, that you are just a self-defense company. Like, fuck whatever it's called. What are the guns called? Name a gun company for me. I can't fucking...
Smith & Wesson, probably.
Smith & Wesson. You mean Twee? Yeah, we're just making hand-to-hand combat weapons, dude. I have a Twisted Tea jiu-jitsu school. I have a Twisted Tea fucking... Like, I make Twisted Tea weapons.
You ever see that one video of the Chinese people? It was like a war that was going on, but they wouldn't use weapons. They only had sticks.
Every Chinese war ever.
It was like 100 people just hitting each other with sticks. And it's fucking... Imagine that, just all Twisted Teas.
I think that you just described the rape of Nanking. Yeah. No, I'm familiar with the rape of Nanking. Very sad. I don't even think you should joke about that. That's how upsetting that is. The rape of Nanking, not funny. Hashtag sponsored by Twisted Tea. I don't support that. When the Japanese invaded China and then just like... Again, anytime there's an event just called the rape of, it's just a bad event.
It's wild.
It's a wild thing for you to do as a human being.
They're gonna change the names in the school books though because it's too like they're gonna. What is it gonna be?
Well, like first of all,
you can't say rape.
The Holocaust is bad. Objective. I don't think that's a hot take.
That is a hot
Holocaust.
Take. You didn't hear?
I don't think the
Holocaust denied.
The Holocaust being a bad thing.
Whoa.
But they didn't even call it, like, the rape of the Jews. Like, they had a whole fucking... I don't even want to call it a battle. It was just called the rape of Nanking. Like, where they were just impaling babies. And, like, just raping the women of China. And then people are surprised, like, I don't get why the Japanese and the Chinese don't get along. Well, World War II was not a very cool time, now was it? Yeah, it's a little history lesson for you. Yeah. Rape of Nanking. Look that up. Sponsored by Twisted Tea.
If Twisted Tea was there, that wouldn't have happened.
Bro, if Twisted Tea would have been there, I bet you that the Rape of Nanking would have been the Twisted Tea of Nanking.
Yeah.
Right?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's how brutal it would have been for the Chinese, because they would have had superior weapons. If you gave one guy a Twisted Tea on the Japanese army, I guarantee he throttles all of China in like 1 week.
That is what warfare would turn into. Once bullets ran out, it'd just be you with like rusty aluminum.
You and Tweez. You and Tweez. Just smoking the Chinese. And that's what World War III is going to be.
That's what a Walking Dead episode is. It's just them fucking smoking.
Just smoking zombies with Tweez. Like, and that's how you know that the show's so unreal. Because I've never seen one person smoke a zombie with just a tall boy of anything. Like, if you're really trying to...
Racist zombies, they're like kind of... Like, they're slowly saying like the N-word. They're like mumbling.
Are they racist zombies? Or are they black zombies and just racist people where they're like, get them! We need to purge that boy. Get them! And you're like, whoa.
You stumble into like a horde. They're all just like wearing like these like weird caps and shit. Like they're like part of like a member group, like a KKK type shit.
Dude, that's why those shows only take place in the South. Is because if it was in like Portland and there was a black zombie, they'd be like, wait, maybe we should hear him out.
That's where it's gonna spread first.
That show only happens in Georgia because they're like, yeah, kill him. Like, we don't give a fuck where he came from.
He looks different. Get him out of here. Oh, he wasn't a zombie. He was just...
In LA, they'll be like, they're just the homeless.
yeah, exactly.
They're people too. And
he wasn't a zombie. He was just homeless.
That's why it takes place in Atlanta. No, because they don't give a fuck, dude. They're like, yeah, I don't care what you are. You're different than me. It was just some dude walking down the street. He's like, kill him.
That's so funny. That is so funny. You ever heard that like hypothesis where they say if they wanted to release aliens, or whatever, because it would basically unite humanity.
Sure. We did that, but let's go on.
And I
know.
Do you remember people saying that when there's a bigger threat out there, we'll stop arguing with each other and we'll come together and we'll start focusing.
We need green people to stop hating brown and black people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Literally, they announced aliens, dude, and we had our closest thing to a race riot in a while, dude.
Dog, we announced aliens and no one gave a fuck. Twitter became X and everyone forgot about it. Like. For the record, this is a podcast where we're 2 weeks outside of aliens. Like, where we know that there are aliens now, per the government, and we're all just not doing anything different.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person who's asked me about the aliens. Like, hey, what do you think about the aliens? Like, that's not happened.
That's the thing.
And that's bananas to me.
It was crazy. It's till they're like right in our front lawn, though. You know what I'm saying?
They're in the front lawn. They're in the lawn.
Once I gotta fucking.
You gotta look at one.
I gotta meet and
Yes,
greet.
you gotta
I'm trying to do
one,
it. I'm
dude.
trying to do a
Fuck
meet and
one.
greet. Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
what
trying
it
to
is.
see that Lucy.
Yeah, the Olusi, dude.
Lucy, dude.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna believe it's real till I fuck some Olusi.
Until I see that fucking.
Bro, I
goop
gotta
cop.
sniff that goop cop, dude.
I'm trying to see that extraterrestrial.
If I'm not getting that the extraterrestrial glizzy goblin 360 420, dude, I'm not believing any of it.
Yeah, they abduct you, and that'd be hilarious. It's like aliens. They abduct somebody, but he's like a serial rapist, and then
dude, that's that where all the ass stuff comes from, dude. They're like, dude, they probed my ass.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, okay.
Yeah.
First of all,
Imagine that though, of like they're trying to probe you, and then you like break free and you start fucking all the aliens.
So, first, that's a bold move. The bold move when I
probe you.
When I break out of alien custody, I'm not just molesting all the aliens. I'm trying to escape. But like, it is fascinating to me, right? I feel like it's far more likely that some guy was just raped, and he was just like, "No, bro. What actually happened was aliens came and abducted me, and they put shit in my ass." Or really, this was some guy who got like named Cletus, who got raped in a field, and he's like, he just couldn't accept the reality.
Fucked in the ass by a furry.
Yeah, whoever it was. Oh, it couldn't have been Darnell down the street. Actually, what happened was some big ass light came down, and they took me up, and then they put shit in my ass.
Yeah.
And
He like says a really specific story before. He's like, yeah, it definitely wasn't Daryl who came over on 11:57 on Tuesday and then said, hey, you want to go fishing? And then took me out on his boat and wouldn't let me leave unless I sucked his dick. It was, I think it was aliens.
It was aliens. It couldn't have been. It could have been Daryl. No, Daryl would never do that to me. It was. I swear, it was a big light.
It's big alien.
In the cornfield next, and he was buying me wine. And he was kissing me on the neck sexually. But then next thing you know, the big light took me up. And then next thing you know, I'm getting probed in the ass by aliens. I woke up in my own bed. Crazy. Fully new. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Just these aliens.
Just a long pause in the interview and just, I'm not gay.
These aliens were kissing me on the lips tenderly.
These big, strong
With strong hands. With the strong hands caressing me in a way that I've never been held before. It felt like I was being nurtured by my mother as a small child. And like for some reason it sounds like Bill Clinton. And he was holding me in his arms. Or like honestly at that point it really could be like George Bush. And he's holding me in his tender arms. and then he came down to kiss me on my lips. And I just never felt love like this before. And that's when I realized aliens are real. No, this is not a homosexual relationship. This is an interspecies, intergalactic relationship. And that's when I knew that aliens were real, and they did take me. Amen.
That's what crop circles are. It's, it's an alien sending nudes. It's
it's so wild.
Intergalactic nudes. That's why it's always in a circle. It's just aliens'
butthole pictures.
assholes.
Yeah, it's just alien butthole pictures. Yeah.
That is, yo, fucking Beanie got a picture of that Kush.
Yeah, bro, send me that sweet alien ass.
That Lucy, dude.
That Lucy, come on, show it to me. Yeah, my name's Bill. I'm Bill Clinton.
I'm Bill Clinton.
You know if there ever was a president to fuck the aliens, it was Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton? JFK, bro.
No, bro, it was Bill Clinton. He's like, I looked at my ugly ass wife and I looked at those little green men and I said, fuck it. I'll make intergalactic peace.
The Monica Lewinsky, he was the horniest guy.
Yeah, Monica Lewinsky was an alien. She sucked my dick for intergalactic peace.
That'd be hilarious.
They'll never tell you that in the history books, but she sucked my penis for God and country.
That's what I do wonder. You ever think you see big news stories and you wonder like what's really going on in the world? You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, dude, when this whole alien story came out, I was like, all right, they're trying to hide some other shit from us. Like the whole, like, when the JFK papers were, like, gonna come out, they're just like, yeah, no, those JFK papers aren't coming out again. It's like, dude, it's been, like, what, 60 years and you still can't tell us about it? Like, no one's gonna, like, who's gonna be like, okay, the government did it, all right, like, now we need to change some things up. They'd be like, just like how it happened with the aliens, they'd be on Twitter, be like, damn, that's crazy, and then they keep swiping past, see a meme. They'd see a meme, they'd be like, all right. Yeah, it's some Gen Z meme about, like, some fucking dog, and it just says, yeah. And you'd be like, yeah, this is pop culture. This is so much better than hearing about JFK's assassination.
Yeah.
It's some fucking chihuahua in a sombrero, and it just says, haha, and you're like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Just the letter I underneath, and you're like, I don't know why this is funny, but I'm laughing right now.
Dude.
Because that's Gen Z humor.
It's broken.
We are Zoomers, which is kind of like a hard thing to accept. Like, I'm kind of in that pool where, like, I think of myself as a millennial, but then I do the math on when we were born. I'm like, damn, we are Zoomers.
Yeah.
Which kind of, like, does hurt my feelings. Like, I'd rather be a millennial than a Zoomer.
I think that's the thing. I think we're still, well, no, 100%. I still think I think there's, like, a weird cusp of, like, I do think we had technology really integrated. I do think that, but I do, like, TikTok, I think is a whole nother fucking thing, bro. Like, of, like, the dancing and, like, everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Or
at least the tonk dances?
Yeah, at least ours was, like, fine, right? Where it was, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but, like, here's the thing. Like, you got a tonk.
You said what?
You got a tonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you got one.
Yeah.
Everyone we know has tonk. So we can't even say, like, Vine was, like, our thing. Because, like, we still have tonk.
Yeah, that is true. But I also know old-ass fucking people.
We had Vine. So did everybody else. Like, we're not special to, like, the Vine era. We were, like, what, 13?
Yeah, but that's
we're 24 now. That was 11 years ago. We're not the Vine era, dog. We're the fucking tonk era.
I don't think that.
Dude,
I think it's mostly.
so
I honestly
true.
think what defines you though is like what's popular when you're in high school type shit. You know what
we
I'm saying?
weren't even in high school when Vine was popular. You had to go to YouTube to watch old Vines.
But I'm saying when you're growing up and you're like doing that socializing, you're like, all right, this is what people like, and like whatever the fuck it is, and you're like, all right, this is what's trendy here, and then you're like gonna incorporate that into your like everyday shit at school or whatever the fuck. It is.
Okay, fair enough. But like, what I will say is like, I do wish TikTok was popular when we were in high school, because I know the amount of dumb whores we went to high school with. And if they were doing these, like, fucking TikTok dances, dude, I would have been all over it. I would have been like, yeah, this is the shit. like, I think about them now. Like, they're too old to do, like, these dumb trends now. But, like, if we were in high school and they were doing these dumb trends, dude, I would have been, like... my phone storage would have been up, because I would have saved all of this nonsense that they would have been... Because you know they would have been doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, there's some TikTok dances that I wouldn't mind have seen some girls from that we went to high school with doing. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's some bananas trends that that if they were doing back when I was 17, I've been very pleased with at the time.
That's weird. That's like
no, it's not weird. Don't make it weird. No, it's not weird. It's not weird.
I'm saying back then, old me would have said it was hot for high schoolers.
Dude, yeah, I'm not saying I can say firmly that if they were doing the silly shit that people in high school are doing now, I would have been happy.
It's fair, I guess.
I would have been happy as a 17-year-old me. Because, like, I'm not saying as 24-year-old me, I would like them doing it while they're 17 while I'm 24. But if I was 17, they're doing some weird shit while they're 17, that's okay.
Yeah, you are like that.
That's acceptable. And 17 is beyond the age of consent in Michigan. So, like, that's just saying. Not to, like, throw that into the mix here, but, like, the age of consent in Michigan is 16. And not that I'm standing on that hill. It's not a hill I'm going to die on, but I'm just going to say that for the record.
I don't think any time in a conversation when you're bringing
dude, don't make it weird.
This is the consent law.
Dude, it is the consent law, and it's good to know where you stand with the consent
law you don't want to have in your back pocket.
Listen, it's absolutely the law you want to have in your back pocket just in case, because you don't know. You don't want to get Rob Lowe. You know Rob Lowe?
I think so.
Parks and Rec actor.
Oh, yeah.
Ann Perkins. Yeah, like that guy. He was in a nightclub in the 90s. He brought a biddy home, diddled her, turned out to be 14. Why was she in that nightclub? How'd she get into the nightclub?
Is that Akon song is about?
I wanna fuck you. That one?
No, he's like...
Okay.
The song where he goes, I'm sorry. What is the song?
Lonely?
Well, I don't know. No,
I'm so lonely.
No, he's like, sorry for the PMs and the club shut down.
Maybe.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think it's about Rob Lowe.
But he literally says in the song, he's like, I'm sorry for the clubs and getting shut down. I guess the band is better next time. Oh well, how was I supposed to know she was
children at the club.
underage?
I don't think that's supposed to be. Oh,
He says, "How was I supposed to know she was underage
Bro,
when she was in a 21 and older club?" They said
That's
he says
a
that.
you line, dude.
He says that, bro.
Oh, so now you're defending it?
I'm just saying back in like I don't know when that was, but
I'm
he was just basically like
I'm just saying.
I don't know if he had an allegation,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it was
just
wild
saying
that he just did it in a pop song where he was just like, "Hey, yo, yeah, I fucked an underage girl," but
no,
like,
he
that's
didn't,
on the establishment.
bro,
He
chill
says
out.
that in the song. That's a lyric.
Bro. It's an analogy. That's not what he's saying, dude. He's saying like hypothetically, it's art. It's different because it's art, you know.
That's so wild, bro.
But like no, like, it's a really. I remember specifically. Damn, all right. I specifically remember like when we were like seniors in high school, girls who were sophomores were like going to like college parties, and I'm like, you guys are gonna give some poor frat dude a case. And I say poor frat dude like lightly because like you're already a frat dude. You're basically a pedophile.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bless you, but knock it off. Chill up. But yeah, I was like, you're gonna like cause some frat dude who's 21 so much grief if this goes down further than it should. Because like you shouldn't be at Michigan State when you're 16 years old. I'm sorry if that's a hot take. I will stand on. I will die on that hill. That like you should not be a hot 16-year-old. Asterisk hot 16-year-olds that has an asterisk over it. You should not be an above age looking 16-year-old.
Above age looking. You came back. You got it.
I brought it back. I brought it back. Hey, I brought it back.
You got it.
I'm working on it. I'm getting better. You should not be an older.
You shouldn't be a fucking sexy ass child.
Yeah, bro. If you were these fine ass kids, you should. You know, it's really these fine ass kids, dude. So these fine ass kids shouldn't be going to these college parties, looking fine as fuck. You know, looking hot as hell.
GMO'd up, dude.
Yeah, bro. You eating the McDonald's, eating those McNugs. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna look 24. You know. So they're eating these McNugs from the age of 8. They're just looking good by 14. And then they go to these
This is so much.
Bro, it's not even me, dude. These are these college kids saying this, alright? This is like these aren't quotes from me. I'm just saying hypothetically. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to just appear at a college. You shouldn't be allowed. There should be like some bubble around you. I'm a firm believer. Even I'm gonna take
Chinese social score,
bro.
But who you can fuck and can't fuck.
I'm like almost there. That's like we're kind of where I'm headed. I think if you have a social media, and you're under the age of 18, you should have a private account, and it should have to have your age in it.
Yeah.
In your bio, like straight up, like I'm 16, I'm 70. I don't care. If you're under the age of 18. I think you should be forced to have a private account, and it should have your age right in the fucking bio. Period. There's no debate to that.
Yeah.
Because I've had some people follow me, and I'm like, all right, like who's this? And then I have to block them. Because then like I read the bio, and I'm like, it says HS. What does that mean? BHS. And I'll have to like click and look, and I'm like, dogged it. Why don't they have any photos in like a cap and gown there's in their account.
Maybe they just didn't graduate.
Yeah, dude, maybe they just opted for like some sort of secondhand education. You know, maybe they're going to trade school. I'm like, I'm fighting with my demons.
She's an electrician.
Yeah, maybe she's a welder. She's an underwater welder somewhere. And I'm like, no, now she has to be blocked respectfully. Respectfully, you're being blocked. But it's like, yeah, these children are acting bold online. It's like, yeah,
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
You shouldn't even be allowed to have social media until you're 18. I can say that now that I'm 24. You shouldn't be allowed to have social media until you're an adult.
There's a lot of things. You gotta keep your kids away from shit, dude.
Bro, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, because they're raping everyone out here.
That's how I feel. I did that. So I did the NASCAR. I did the NASCAR thing that's in Michigan this week.
Yeah, NASCAR.
I did a comedy show there.
In Brooklyn?
Yep, in the middle of like a fucking gravel pit, like a parking lot, like where you do a concert, right? When we did that,
yeah, in the midfield.
Yep, in the infield. And there was literally like 10-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids, like in the front row for like a comedy show at like a NASCAR event on like a 5:30 on a Thursday, and I was like, bro, what is going on right now?
Yeah, because like, you know, those kids are grown though. You know, those kids get it.
I did. I saw like a 15-year-old with like camo pants on and like hickeys, like all like from shoulder to shoulder.
From his uncle.
Probably.
Spending the weekend with his uncle. I get it. I remember those weekends when I was 11.
Probably did. Everybody looks
with
like
my uncle in Brooklyn, Michigan.
NASCAR.
Yeah, you're gonna learn something about life today.
Pit crew, baby.
Those cars aren't gonna be the only fast thing this weekend. I'll tell you what. It's gross. Well, I don't know why you said that. It's disgusting.
Uncle's fucking, dude.
Yeah, Uncle's fucking.
Those poor kids, dude. I NASCAR, I don't know. I wonder what their fans are. You see the people, though, and you're like, that's the thing that sucks, though.
Make that left turn, Bobby.
When you get stereotypes confirmed, bro, we're just like, oh, that's...
Yeah.
This is exactly like the people I thought.
How many people did you see at that event drinking Bud Light?
Quite a bit. You'd be surprised. Actually,
really?
not that many. I only saw like one noticeably.
The story changes.
I saw one noticeably. There wasn't a lot on the ground, dude. There wasn't a lot of like cans. Everybody switched to like Miller and shit.
What would you say now is like the official beer of NASCAR?
I don't know, Mountain Dew, something. Mountain Dew seltzer.
No, bro, they don't drink seltzer, so let's knock it off.
I'd say...
Stop touching my toes with your toes, dude. Relax.
Dude, you're fucking twirling and shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm spinning, dude.
Footsie foots.
Yeah, I'll grab your toes.
Official NASCAR drink, bro? I don't know, dude. Probably like fucking... Literally probably...
Would you say it's Ugly Dog?
Whatever sheep, dude. Ugly Dog?
Ugly Dog, the official beer of NASCAR. Official beer of the Excuse to Drink podcast.
Bow, bow, bow. Sponsor us. Yeah. No. Oh, so this is one thing that... So, I don't know about you. I'm not huge on sports and shit like that, right?
Yeah,
NASCAR,
we hate sports.
Obviously, fucking hate... I mean, it's just turns and shit. It's very loud.
Yeah.
They're not good for me. I have a little bit of like tism, so like the loud noises and everything, dude, is a lot. But I bet, so I could like, I was like, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna bet on it, right? And I bet on 3 drivers. I put like only like a couple bucks, right? And I shit you not, there's 200 laps. In the first 50 laps, 3 of the fucking people I bet on crashed out.
Really?
All of my drivers.
3 of the how many?
3 of the 3.
So, you bet on 3 and they all crashed.
Yes, in the first quarter of the event. Before the event was a quarter of the way over, all of my drivers had no chance of winning.
So did you just kill yourself? Or what?
I just fucking... what do
you bet real money on that?
Yeah, imagine... I can't... Like, every other sport, at least you get to see an end or, like, an outcome with that. It was just, like... and they had a rain delay, so the race never ended, and I had no chance of winning before, literally, like, 30 minutes passed. Sure. There was like another 3 hours of racing where there's just fucking nothing.
Yeah, no, I can't say I've ever like sat down and watched a NASCAR event, but I also can't say I ever would.
No, it was. I was like, dude, maybe it'll be. I'm all in it for experiences, dude. I like everything. I'm like, dude, I'll try everything once, dude. See what the fuck it is.
Sure.
Not doing that, dude. Not doing that one, dude. That one's off the radar, dude. I don't know what's worse, that or hockey. Hockey is pretty terrible too.
I'd much rather go to hockey than NASCAR, dude. That's not even a fucking comparable event. I get it's all white people, but like I'd still rather go to like fucking hockey than NASCAR.
I can't follow that shit. I like to see people fight. That's the only good thing about hockey, dude. I can't follow what's going on though.
No, NASCAR is boring as fuck. Like at least like if you go watch a hockey event, like you see them doing shit. You know, like I can. Like, in NASCAR, you just see, like, the cars going in circles. Like, I can't see them, like, making the fucking turns and, like, fucking doing the damn thing. And, like, hockey, I'm like, oh, dude, this guy's got some sick deeks. You know, he's fucking going to goal. Like, he's fucking, down there doing a little...
Yeah. I guess you can see a little bit more. little bit more skill. I don't know. It was cool seeing them crash. I wish there was more like fights or like people fighting or like in between, like after they got off or whatever. I saw that one where the dude punched the guy in the face, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go." Put money on him, crash, dude. He should have died. That's how I felt. Like honestly, if I got money on you and you're gonna crash out before the event's quarter way over, give me something to talk about and die, so I could be like, "Bro, I've been putting money on that one dude who died." Vegas would at least give me that back.
No.
If he dies,
Sports need more dying.
more dying, bro. That's how the Buffalo Bills do. That one guy, dude, gone.
He's alive.
Oh, did he survive?
He survived.
Dude, see, more deaths.
It was a commotio cordis. Yeah, that's a thing I know about.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a scholar.
Big sports guy.
No, big medical. He goes, big medical guy. Deep breath.
Death, dude.
That's gonna get cut.
Dude, it's okay, dude. We'll probably
Cut and post.
Dude, we're there, dude. We fucking made our time, dude. This is a beautiful fucking thing, dude. Fucking sponsor us, dude. Fucking NASCAR. Fucking everything.
Ugly dog.
Yep. All right, that's been one, dude. Suck a dick. Fucking tell your friends, dude. Have a good one.